Practicing the same chords over and over again, we're gonna fix that boredom and make it sound musical. I am Lee, and this is your 5-minute fix. This is a question from Billy. One of his questions says, I find it difficult to play chords A, E, sometimes the D and the G. I get discouraged and put on a backing track and pluck along with that. But I know that's not practice. Let's do a little easy chord progression here. So we're gonna do a G to a D, A minor to a C. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off basic. This is what most people do. They down strums, right? 1, 2, 3. I'm done. Couldn't even make it through the progression. I just can't. So how do we make these exciting, right? How can we vary the rhythms, add things to them, do some embellishments, do all of those fun things. So first thing is do the quarter notes first, and I'm gonna do it as on a loop. Now, the next time it comes around, I'm gonna start playing twice as fast and use down and up strokes. So I'm starting to double the time. So let's hear what it sounds like. I'll change my pickup so we can differentiate between the two. This time I'm letting it ring and experiment. Now I'll do it backwards, do the da-da-da fourths. Now this time I'm gonna let it ring for 3, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to add in what looks like the 2 fingers from a C chord. In fact, they are, right? It's almost like you had a C chord going back to G, but this kind of fills time. How about we use suspended notes? Let's play our G chord here. And I'm just gonna add my first finger to the B string on the first fret to that chord. So I've got my pinky on the G on the high E string, 3rd fret, my 3rd finger all the way across to the low string on the 3rd fret. That leaves my first finger free to grab that first note there. I am muting the A string, by the way. I'm letting my finger touch it so it doesn't sound. Now on the D chord, we all know this one, putting the pinky down there on the 3rd fret. Now on the A minor, I'm making it an A minor 7. I'm adding this D note in on the B string. It sounds nice. And then we have C. Now for the C, I'm gonna do something different. I don't want to, this is in the key of G, the first chord is G. I don't want to use the suspended note here. That's gonna put an F in there and it's gonna make it sound a little away from G major. So I'm going to lift my middle finger on the A string and it's gonna have like that sus2 little 9th sound in there. And that has a sense of movement for each chord. It keeps them sounding interesting, doesn't sound boring, and you can actually vary your rhythms along with that so you can build the whole chord progression up and sound great. So when you're playing things like this that add interest to it, it keeps your brain engaged. You pay attention to what you're doing, and that keeps you focused on the right things and making music instead of just falling asleep while you're playing chord progressions. If you like this kind of practice, grab my free guide to clear sounding chords, and I'll see you next time on the 5-Minute Fix. Bye-bye.